So if you see this and then you see Mel just say it's for free,
this is free.
You're doing yourself right. You're doing yourself a disservice if you're not on here. To be completely honest,
we got 100 subscribers on YouTube. And we have thousands of views all over all of our platforms.
I'm on YouTube right now. Somebody asked if y'all could do a Q&A with your subscribers.
What?
Somebody asked if y'all could do a Q&A with your subscribers.
Yes, absolutely.
So I, Maxwell, 8 months ago, you posted, we this is not my podcast. They will do that for you.
She got a segment already up.
I'm like, how did I miss that? I'll try to be up on it.
Yep. 8 months ago on the Besties episode, part 2, me and Jody were here.
Oh, I know that girl.
No,
right.
Because we had the most
viewed. Aside from
you're really doing your disservice.
Platform, whether you're watching on YouTube or just listening, she's drunk. Just ignore her. If you're watching on YouTube or just
my commented, she still got the bat.
Oh yeah. Yeah, she said. I think she fell off. Hilda, get back on these episodes. But yeah, if you're listening or if you're watching and you have a business or a product or whatever it is that you want to promote.
The girl that did my nails, Destiny.
Yes, we need to see.
Her nails are so good. I've been looking at them the whole day.
Really good.
This girl's vibe is amazing.
Oh, I love people like that.
On the show. So hold on.
When I say her nails, it's like Cardi B nails.
Yeah,
like, come on. Yes, you do.
See?
That's why she sent me next to her.
In the video, I was like, oh, yes.
When I was walking around holding stuff just to be holding things.
Well, you got to go over there.
Oh, right here. Right here.
I was like 10 pounds lighter in the older
I want you to put your phone down. Yes. You're in front of the camera. And there's an entire show going on right now. That's what I want. So, you're going to have to cut that out because nobody wants their product promoted with somebody scrolling in the background uninterested.
Wait, y'all promoted somebody's product? My bad.
You don't know.
Right.
We've been talking about Cardi.
Because she laughing at my comments.
Yes or no?
She don't know.
Cardi, I respect you.
Yes, you
I said I respect her. She gonna jump over the table. My lord.
Oh, she's shaking the table. Where's that from?
I don't know what that
was.
You know what that's from?
The one that don't look like herself no more.
K. Michelle still had K. Michelle's original face.
When K. Michelle still had her face.
Before she transitioned to Moniece.
Oh yeah.
Who was she arguing with?
I was gonna Carly Red. Was it Cardi?
It might have been Cardi.
It doesn't always everybody.
Yeah, this is true.
Feel like
when she shook the table, she was like, she's shaking the table.
I actually don't watch reality TV anymore. I'm more like a Money Heist, Manifest type of conspiracy type of stuff. I like to. I don't know. Yeah. I'm kind of.
This is old.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, this is a while back.
But yeah, 2022.
I'm calling it a 7-figure year. I'm just putting it out there.
I love it. I love it.
10K a month. 10K a month.
Almost going. To me, it's like too fast. I feel like 2021 was long but short at the same time.
Yeah. These last couple months, gone. Yeah.
Because I want to say 2022. Yeah.
Forget it.
I want to say 2022, but sometimes I'm like, wait, is it? Am I saying it wrong? 2021? 2021?
Right.
You know?
Like, are we there already?
Right. Yeah. So, like, there's a lot of things I want to do. On a career and professional level, but there's a lot of things that I also want to do on a personal level. So I've kind of, spoke with you all about what I want to do on a professional level and career level. I want to be able to help everyone be able to purchase a home, or if not a home, an investment property, to kind of just create that generational wealth. But on a personal level, I just want to be able to I want to say on a deep breathe. I really want to be able to start a family, but I can't start a family because there's certain things that I want to have in place for myself. Mm-hmm. So I want to be able to be engaged and get married and start a family, and I hopefully 2022 will be able to start that process.
Oh, I'm so excited! I feel like I'm getting emotional.
So So I really see myself with the person that I'm with right now being that person.
Oh yeah.
I love that for you.
Thank you. I'm gonna cry a little bit. I'm gonna cry.
Think about math. Think about math.
Now I'm stressed. Now I got a fucking headache.
Yeah, so I see that like this person is my person. Like
I need a napkin.
yeah, like this person is my person, and I say that because
Hair, makeup, tissue.
I say that because they're really all about me. And like even if I have my moments, they know that I'm having those moments, and they're not saying like or ignoring me or having like they know it.
You're not a problem.
No, and
You're not a problem or an inconvenience or whatever.
right. And I don't know if this is because this person is from Jersey.
Jersey.
Maybe because he's not a Philly guy. You know, he's not a John.
Not looking for it.
Right, not looking for a job. But I don't know. But I really feel complete, you know, and I can really say that. We're about to get a dog together, and
That's the first step.
that's our first step.
Have y'all got a plant alive yet? That's the best the baby said.
Say that again.
Keep a
First of
plant
all,
alive.
that's
Plant- we do have a plant alive. We have a money
You
tree.
know that's AK.
We have a money tree.
We have a money tree together too.
See? I'm missing out. Right, we need a money tree.
I'm sorry. What is that? What's
We need a money tree. Everybody needs a money
You
tree.
get one at like Lowe's or Home Depot.
Yeah.
It's literally called the money
It's
tree.
called the money tree.
And what do you do with it?
You water it.
Yeah.
You keep it alive. So
We
that
have
you can abundant.
Yeah, so we have 2 money trees.
And
Yeah.
it's literally called that? Like,
Yeah, it's
you go
called a
there-
money tree. But it's also for abundance, yeah, and prosper and everything like that. Yeah. Yeah. So
There's a money tree in The Sims.
Yeah, I know about that one. That's not what they're talking about.
wait,
That's not how it works.
so I've
No.
so that's one of my like things during the pandemic that I end up like grasping is becoming a plant mom. So I have multiple
that
different
was like
plants.
a big boom.
Yeah.
Apparently.
So I guess if you do learn to, I could keep a plant alive. You could be a good mom. I guess that's what they say. I don't know, but I have like snake plant. Those are like super easy. So if you are just like getting into the whole plant situation, snake
I killed a
plant.
bamboo, so.
What? What? So I have a
I killed
bamboo.
a bamboo. I killed a bamboo and a succulent in my old apartment.
Well, succulents I think are hard.
Energy that was coming around.
Right,
That's
right.
true.
You
That's
know what?
true.
That's right.
Goes by
I can do
energy.
bamboo.
It does get it. So I have a bamboo. I have a snake plant. I have a money tree. And I have another plant. And I don't remember what it's called. But anyway. So that goes beside the point. But for 2022, that's really what I'm trying to like really bring in for my personal life. Yeah, I have learned a lot of things about myself, and just being in this new relationship, just kind of reflecting of what I'm doing now and what I used to do before. I don't think I was like the best version of myself before, and I think right now I'm really a good version of myself. And I think my boyfriend now, that he's really seeing the best version of me at this point.
Good for you. You're so lucky. Congratulations, you little lucky man.
And I think we can all say we all came from long-term relationships that we thought were going to be the one.
Right.
I mean, they went to levels that this is it.
A decade
This is
plus.
my
Yes.
person, right?
Who we thought that those were our people because we labeled them that, but they didn't make us
Because
feel
it
that
made
way.
sense on paper. I always say
Yes.
that. It made sense on paper.
Yeah, it did.
Right.
It matched. Now, all of us being in another relationship that we're getting something that we didn't get from that first one, and we didn't even realize that we weren't getting it.
No.
You didn't know what you were missing. We don't know what we don't know.
You didn't know that there's something missing. You didn't
Yeah.
know what, and then you found it. You're like, that's
Got
what's
it.
missing.
But I feel like I don't want to say that was only on that person. I think it was also about me being in a comfort level.
Yeah.
So me sitting in that relationship, thinking like, I'm great. I'm doing what I need to do. Yeah,
We used to
maybe.
say that all the time. I'm a motherfucking catch.
Right.
And then
I was still a catch.
Oh no, we still a catch.
Still a catch.
But I realized I was
But-
7 types of crazy, so
No.
I had to work those kinks out.
I think 7 times of crazy. However, I just think you just weren't my person. Right. So like with me being with this new person, I am seeing like, wow, like there's certain things that I didn't do with that person that I am doing with this person, right? And I think it was solely because it just wasn't the right person. Because there are people that have been together in long relations that work, right? Because they're able to evolve with each other.
Right. There's certain together.
Right. Yeah. So I like to say evolve. You know, evolve, grow together. Yeah, you could grow together, but evolve is just a whole new thing. So
I feel like I evolved after the relationship. I felt like in the relationship we grew together, and then we grew apart, and then when I was alone, I evolved.
Yes,
into the woman that I am now.
Yeah, so like I think growing together, yes. I mean, everyone can grow together, but evolving is becoming a whole new person. Yeah. So if you can evolve together, then you can really go through anything together. So. I think like being in this new relationship, I'm able to evolve. I'm able to critique myself and say like, wow, like I really wasn't my best. And there's certain things that I weren't doing at that time. And I can see why this person might have not liked who the person I was, and maybe vice versa. Hopefully that person can see the same thing as well. But with this new person that I am with, they were able to evolve with me, or I was evolving myself and they were evolved and we came together. If that makes sense.
It does. It does. No, it does make sense.
Yeah.
It's so beautiful.
So yeah, so that's why. Right.
It's crazy that out of the 4 of us here, 3 of y'all was in those long ass relationships, broke up and found somebody that just filled you with joy. And I'm so happy for all of y'all. Like, applause for all of y'all. Seriously. Because there was some seriously toxic shit going on.
It wasn't. I didn't really think at that time it wasn't.
Yeah, you didn't realize
I really didn't. Yeah.
I found my journal that I started senior year of high school. I literally wrote down the toxic red flags.
Me too.
And said, nah, I'm gonna ignore it.
Yeah.
Like I read the first couple pages and I was like, what the fuck is wrong with you? Like I want to go back and slap the shit out of myself. Because I literally was like damn near crying in this journal about like someone being mean to me or whatever. And then fast forward 10 years and I still allowed that person in my space.
Yeah.
That's on me. People only do what you allow them to do.
Exactly.
And I allowed a lot of bullshit.
I found a dating app on his phone several years into our relationship. And still continue to be in the relationship.
Yeah.
We just ignored it.
What I think he was looking for?
A job.
A job for him.
A buddy.
Yeah, that's crazy.
I think we were just so much of the concept of being in that like what they call it when you're together when you're in high school.
High school sweetheart.
High school sweetheart. I think that for me was like, oh my gosh, it's my high school sweetheart. We sit together. I mean, and literally
and those stories are beautiful when they work. I feel like
I thought that was gonna be my story.
Right.
And I literally tried to make that work.
Force it.
Yeah.
Honestly, I think we got to a point where we started to force it.
I think I even started to say like, oh yeah, like if you really want to be in love, like it's really not what the other person brings, is what you feel about it. And I really started to think that and believe in that, when ultimately it's like, no. Like it's really what they bring to the table. You don't have to sit there and say like, I need to fall in love with you. I need to do these things to fall in love. No, like the person should be giving their love to you and doing things for you. Exactly. Organic, holistically. Yes. Where they're doing things and you are doing things and you're falling in love because of that. Not just because you're doing things for them. Because that's how I used to think.
Doing things for each other.
Yeah, that's how I used to think. Like, oh, you don't fall in love by the things that the other person do. You fall in love by the things you are doing for that person. And yes, that should be, but that should be on both sides. Mm-hmm. So I think it's just growing up. And Lauren tells me, like, you know, as you get older, like sometimes being with someone at an older age, you realize those things. Mm-hmm. And I didn't want to listen to her, but I guess you were right, Lauren.
All right, Lauren, I'm going to put this on the record. Lauren, you were right.
Yes. But yeah, it's yeah. I guess for that, for 2022, that's like one of my other goals. And we literally had a conversation about. We talk about having kids together all the time. We talk about getting married all the time. And it's not a cringing moment.
Right, where you bring it up and you're like, oh God,
it's very just like very organic. Like, yeah, when we have kids, this is what we're gonna do.
You both have the same type of future plan. It's not like you say, oh, when we get married, and you're looking to see if he's like, oh, what the fuck, here she go dropping kids. No, it's like, yeah, when we get married and then we do X, Y, Z, you're both excited about the same things for the future. There's not one person saying I want to be married with children and another person like, fuck that.
Yeah.
I'm out.
But I would say
the right person will bring that out of you. Look at Jeannie Mai.
Hello?
Yeah.
Don't you find it like, I don't even know what the word, like frustrating, even infuriating, that to be with a person for all those years and you bring up those same exact subjects and they are just completely not there with you, and then you're only in it for a year with another person and they are all in?
So, yes. So I had to realize
this person knows right immediately.
Yeah. So I had a conversation where there's still my trigger points. So there are situations. We had a conversation literally probably less than a week ago, and I literally came up and was like, no, this is what
Like, and that was Johnny came out.
Yeah, and that was kind of based on my last relationship. And he said, "Hold up." So I
like that.
I love that he checks me. So he said, "Okay, so you're obviously still dealing something from your past." He said, "But that's not the person I am." He said, "I love you, and this is what I want to do with you. So I need you to understand that you're dealing with me,
right?"
As this person and not the other person.
And credit to him for being mature enough to address it that way.
As he was saying that, I kept a mean mug on my face, but in my mind I was like, this is what I love you.
Right. What you want for dinner? I'll make you whatever you want.
Right. In my face, I'm like, I don't care where she was at. But in my mind, I'm like, right. So, like, it's true. So he would ask me something. So in this case, it was, so right now we're living with each other. And after I told you I wasn't going to live with someone.
Right, because we go back to episode 1, 2, 3. You said,
yeah. So
I'm not going to live with no one unless I'm married.
Yeah.
Period.
So we are living with each other. So the concept of getting properties with each other, properties and stuff like that. So it was just a conversation of that aspect. Like, all right, so if I get a property, you get another property, like what's going to happen in the future? And my aspect was, well, you know, we got to get married if we're going to really live with each other. Like this is what it is. And that's where he brought up, well, you know, this, I'm not your old situation. Like, right. I need you to take that out your mind.
Because where he stands, you know that he wants marriage. You know that he wants that. So
exactly.
That's not even something that he's
so he's like, why? Yeah.
I know what he's saying.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. So me, I'm just like, well, he was like, well, look, that's not the case. Mm-hmm. So, yeah. What was your question?
I don't know, but I'm all in. I just want to carry on.
Jamie, what was your question? I can't believe you forgot. But
frustrating.
Yeah, frustrating.
It's not frustrating. Yes, it can.
But like every now and then, it'll pop in your head. It will. This time I was with this other person,
right?
And this one knows 12 months later, less than 12 months later, that I'm the one he wants.
Yeah, and he'll tell me that, which is great. Like in a conversation, like we're having whatever you want to call it, if you want to call it a disagreement, an argument. He'll sit there and check me like, yo, babe, like, I love you and I want to be with you. This is what he'll tell me first. He's like, but don't act like I'm the guy you was dealing with before. Mm-hmm. And I love that he does that. Because
I check myself
every now and then
with those,
like,
and
I do sometimes.
And I recently, it might have been last night, I apologized to Roy.
Yeah, I apologize too as well.
I apologize to you. And he said, and I was like, he has a friend that I went a little hard on, and I think that I know that I went hard on that friendship because of shit from my past. Mm-hmm. And although that situation has its own whatever, I was harder than I needed. I know that I was harder than I needed to be on that person. I'm not even knowing them because I was taking shit from another relationship. But that was something that I recognized. Like, well, why am I putting that kind of energy into that? And I'm like, oh, because of a previous situation.
You probably would have never known unless you got into that situation.
Right. Like something happened that bothered me, and I'm like, why is this bothering me so much? And it's like, oh, because it was a trigger from the past. So again, we both came from a relationship that was a decade plus year old, less than 2-3 years ago. So there are going to be trigger points that come up that you don't even realize. I mean, there's been times something happened and I text you and I'm like, have you felt blah 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 blah, or, you know, and you're like, yes, okay, or I'm not completely fucking crazy, but like there's going to be triggers, and as long as you're going to be fine because Jay checks you. I know I'm going to be fine because I check myself.
I check myself too sometimes because I'll be in a situation and I just like, oh my gosh, like, why am I acting like this? Like, you know,
and that, he checks me in a way where he's looking at me like, what the fuck is happening? But I might be on 10 and he's like, it's not that serious. I'm like, oh, I'm on 10 because it's bottled up for old shit too. It's not really just this isolated situation. There's a lot of baggage that came with whatever that was.
Yeah, no, I agree. But I just want to put this out there for all your ladies or even gentlemen that's out there that has been in a long-term relationship. Like, you know, you can surpass that.
It's not the end all be all.
And if you are miserable in your relationship right now, exactly.
I could do bad by myself.
Just leave it. Leave the toxicity. And, just find yourself and you will find your person. Like, I am a testament to it. Like,
I feel like, so I went to an event recently and I felt like a lot of people wanted to ask me, like, what happened?
Yeah.
But, like,
people know this shit.
Right, exactly. So everybody was, hey, how you doing? I'm good. How you been? Busy. Right. Short. Keep it simple. Like, keep it simple, keep it cute. If you have a question for me, ask me.
Right.
But what I did get was a lot of, you're so strong, that was really hard to do. What I hear is, you're in a fucked up situation that you don't want to get out of, or you think you can't get out of. With certain people, not with everybody, but with certain people, there's a way that it's said that, like, you're so strong, where I feel almost bad for them, like, I'm not any stronger than you.
Yeah.
You can absolutely do everything that I just did. But there's been plenty of people that I know that got out of relationships the same time that I did, and they went right back into those toxic relationships because that's comfortable for them. Yeah. And they don't want to start over. And they don't want to... It's not even like, I don't want to be alone. That's not even it. A lot of the times it's people start over.
Please just start over.
Just start over. Because if you're not... If you're not 30, you're not starting over. Now you're going to be starting over in your 40s. So just start...
And if you gotta start over your 40, cares? And you gotta start over your 50, start over your 50.
I don't know all the time. Yes.
Life is too short to be stuck in that miserable rut.
No, for what?
I can't believe you've been talking for almost an hour.
Yeah, I can't believe it.
You were like, I don't have anything to contribute to this conversation. I've been with the same person for 19 years. What do you want from me?
But I think you know what we're talking about.
Absolutely.
Leaving something that you thought was going to be
right. Yeah, like I said, I thought I was going to have that high school sweetheart. I thought I was going to have that high school sweetheart situation going on, but he was a pathological liar.
Disney. Sorry, Josh. I blame Disney.
Wait, why Disney?
Because Disney says happily ever after, and we'll be living happily ever after.
That's that whole other conspiracy thing, I believe.
Wait, hold on one second.
Wait, what?
Number one is my girl.
It's conspiracy. They teach us all from when we were kids, and
nobody ever revisits the Snow White Cinderella story after the fact.
I need you to zoom into this. No one
She's like, no, I'm not doing it.
is going to save you.
Save yourself.
Save yourself. In Disney stories, a Prince Charming comes to save you. No one's going to save you.
But Moana
save yourself.
She's my favorite.
When did she come out? 2020? 2019?
Like 2017?
Damn, I don't have kids, so I don't know. But anyway. From when we were born to
Definitely
2017, she was the first one to save herself. Just save yourself.
Pre-COVID.
Yeah, she was.
Yeah. But wait, I'm sorry. We got sidetracked from what I'm talking about. Who else is trying to
Okay.
on a personal level? We talked about career-wise, but on personal level, what are you guys trying to do for 2022?
I know. I was like, you said that, and I was like, I actually haven't thought of it in that way. Like, personally, what am I working on? Because for me, like, my business and my personal are all kind of wrapped in one. Mm-hmm. But I am in a new relationship, so I should be setting some.
You got
yes.
I got a boyfriend. Look at Eve. How old is Eve? Okay,
I don't know, but all I know is
40s, about to have her first child.
Oh yes, I heard
With her
about
husband,
that.
who she's been
successful
married
TV
for
show.
almost
A billionaire.
10 years.
I just want to say.
Whatever. Who was previously married, who has children, whatever.
I think at one point she wanted children, and I think it, like Jeannie Mai, probably was a situation where, like, at one point didn't really want it until you find your right person, and then
like, oh my god, I want to recreate your.
Yes. Yeah.
No, I definitely thought I was gonna have that high school sweetheart ending, but you know,
I think we all wanted it so bad that we like pushed it until we couldn't push it anymore.
Yeah, we could have been that, but we were both very immature. We were young. We were very immature and lying to each other for no fucking reason, cheating for no fucking reason, just dumb shit.
Yeah.
And then I went to college and I'm like, yeah, I'm out. Like, it's way too much fun to be had out here. Me having a boyfriend. For real. I had my hot girl summer. Oh yeah, my hot girl summer lasted quite a while.
Oh, that's not what you called it on our show.
What I call it? My whole days.
Your whole days. The whole days.
Hotels. Hotels.
I really think
Poor Jasmine Sullivan to Megan Story.
Right.
I think if we're able to set up career goals, we should be able to set up our personal relationship goals, you know, to accomplish those things. Why not? You know, because those are things that we want to be able to.
working towards something.
Exactly.
Otherwise, we're just going to be kind of just coexisting.
And you don't want to coexist.
Hunty. Listen, if you hear nothing else, you do not want to be in a
No roommates over here.
situation.
That is definitely a conversation that Bernard and I had. Like, we have to keep our relationship
And that's on
going
both ends.
strong. Right.
Both ends.
Because everything is about the girls right now.
Yeah.
Once the kids leave the nest and you're sitting there looking across the table at this other person and you realize, I don't know who the fuck you are.
Oh, I do and I don't like you.
Or you know and don't let
Right.
And it's like, where do we go from here? Because we just invested all these years of raising our children together and lost ourselves. Me and Bernard are very big on, you know, continuing these date nights. We started weekly check-ins.
That's awesome.
You know,
awesome.
things like that. Like, are we good? Like, is there something I could be doing better? What do you need from me?
Relationships are work.
Yeah.
You still have to feed those relationships.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
And we're going to talk about that on another episode too, because I think we've talked about like other people being relationship goals. We're going to talk about
Right.
that.
Don't make nobody.
I think I was relationship goals back in the day.
I know I was. Because people constantly said that. Oh my God, what am I going to do now?
I think I was relationship goals because I made y'all think we were relationship goals.
And making you think that we were relationship
Social media is a motherfucker.
Yes, exactly. Because,
Just
but
like
anyway.
we said in the last episode, social media is highlight reel of your life.
Yeah.
If you look back at our lives before 2020, it looked like we're in these beautiful, happy relationships. Like everything is grand.
Listen, I had an entire side of the family and friends thinking that we lived together. Hello?
Yeah.
Right? We thought we lived together.
You did not.
We did not. Talk about a red flag.
Right.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Talk about a red flag when you go to move into an apartment and the other person's like, yeah, we're going to move in together and gets a whole separate apartment from their initial apartment.
And still kept pushing with that.
I'm sorry,
Like,
what's going on here?
Wait, what?
Yeah.
Exactly.
Wow. Okay.
Oh, Jess can write a whole fucking book.
She sure can.
Oh, y'all need to have a relationship episode and invite me to that one.
McDonald's is in the complex where all that shit went down, where Jamie had her back. I'm like, this where Jocelyn was took that bitch out of me.
No, y'all need to have.
Right in the KFC parking lot.
Right.
All the head should have been gone.
Exactly.
Right? It's not her fault.
It's not her
No, it
fault.
wasn't
Because
her.
who knows what he was telling her?
Yeah.
It's his fault. He was the one in the relationship.
Yeah, because when
He's the one
she
leading her
walked
on.
off, he said her words to me were, He said he broke up with her.
Yeah.
And she, in a huff, went right back into her apartment.
Like, I don't got time.
Yeah.
That's what he was telling her.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah, I think we talk about that with relationship goals, but also me and Kyle have always talked about, and we didn't realize what we were saying until like this year. We always used to say like, I'm wealth, he's health, right? I figure out the finances, he figures out like how to make sure that we're good and healthy. That has turned into, I'm focused on the external, right? I need to make sure that we're good as far as the household, the bills, anything that needs to go on with us externally. He's figuring out internally. He's talking about the meditation, the breathing, emotion, like
That's
being
good.
emotionally aware of what you're doing.
And he's like really
Mindfulness.
into like deep breathing exercises
Ah,
and stuff
I
like
love
that.
I want to get to know Kyle more because he don't strike me as that person
Get your
at
ass on this
all.
show.
Well, I guess we do need to have the boyfriend or a husband come in and do a little
We can
takeover.
sit behind the scenes and
Takeover,
take pictures and stuff.
right?
That'd
Take
be
a little
interesting.
takeover. That'd be
We need
nice.
the boyfriend takeover.
Yeah, I like
That's
that.
the thing. I like
So
it.
it's something that, like you said, you're growing together, you're evolving, but you can't put it all on one person. Here,
Right.
I'm going to take care of this, you're going to take care of that, and we're going to make sure to take care of each other. And that's how you know that you're in a healthy relationship.
Yeah.
And it's funny because you said that I'm thinking over the weekend. I was like cleaning up, trying to fill orders, cleaning up, whatever. Roy's like, "What is it that you need me to do?" I'm like, "I don't know. I got it. I can do it all."
Right.
And he's always telling me, "You're an independent woman that don't need no man." Like he literally mocks me. I'm like, I'm just used to functioning like that.
Kyle
Yeah.
tells me all the time, what do you need help with? What
Right.
can I help you with? And I'm like, oh, I don't know, I'll just take care of it.
Right. Because he said, "What are you doing?" I was like, "I'm just gonna clean the bathroom. I gotta do this, and I'm gonna fill these orders, whatever." And yesterday I woke up at the crack of dawn to get stuff done, and then I ended up eating, taking a nap. And when I woke up, the bathroom was clean because he knew that was something that needed to be done. And I was just like, just be a little thing.
Yeah, they
Those-
literally
oh
live.
my
I
God.
love those
I was
little
like,
things.
I was like, all the smell of bleach. You clean the bathroom. Like I was
Waking
so
up to the smell of
happy.
bleach.
Yeah, yeah.
It's just
Bernard is
one
constantly
thing.
trying to kill
literally
my
the little
superwoman
things. I love
mentality.
it.
Like, stop
Right.
trying to
It's
do
like, I
everything
think a part
on
of
your
that
own.
is like, all right, you and I were raised by a single woman who did everything on her own. So
Right.
we got programmed into like, I'm gonna do it. And then at least for me, I got into a relationship where I just was gonna continue. I'm gonna do it.
Yeah.
And
The
although
other person sat there and let you
and
do
they
it.
let me do it. Right. They might have offered help, but they never actually helped.
Yeah.
Where now I get offered help, and even when I don't say I need help, I still get the help. Like he's like, no, I know, and insist. I'll say, he already knows. I get hangry multiple times a day. So he might say, do you want something from Wawa? No, I'm okay. He's still going to bring me something from Wawa because he knows that I'm probably not going to ask for it, and I probably haven't eaten today anyway.
Yeah.
It's just like that thinking ahead without me having to like leave little breadcrumbs.
Yep.
Yeah. That's
You said it before. I ain't like we're not about to start training nobody. Either you come equipped with being a grown ass man knowing how to handle
Can't
a
raise no
relationship.
man.
No.
Right.
no. How
So
do
our old face
I mean, I'm sorry that we got us into like the whole.
Yeah, I was just saying, like, it went way like it's a relationship.
Sorry.
So goals. That's all right.
These are your relationship goals for 2022, okay?
Your goals should your relationship goals should be let's communicate better. Let's feed our relationship together.
Yeah.
If you're the one person that's always planning the dates, that's always putting shit together.
Yeah.
If you're the person if we always coming to my family's house, we're always coming to my friend's house. It is a one-sided relationship.
Yeah.
It's not
I
gonna
agree.
work. It's not gonna work.
I will
You're gonna
also
get tired, bro.
just piggyback on
You're
that.
gonna be tired.
Also, friendships.
Friendships are the same.
Friendships are the
friendships
same
are the
way.
same way.
So, like, I think for my 2020 goal for friendship wise is just like I said, I'm a people pleaser. I'm like, yes, I'll do it. Yada yada. I would just, take up all my time to do whatever you want. But for 2020, I like 2021. Dang, 2021. I like stopped that and just more so was focusing on me. And if someone wanted to reach out to me to do something, unfortunately, depending where you are in my life, I would say yes or I would say no. So like for 2022, I think for my friendship situations is like really, for 2021, I evaluated what my friendships are. So I kind of already knew this, but it was just more into light of who are my real friends, who are my associates, who am I just going out friends, you know.
It's levels. Compartmentalize everybody.
Exactly. So like, you know, you have your top tier, which is basically your friends, which is your family. These are the
ride or die. And when I say at 1 o'clock in the morning, they're like, bitch, where we go?
Right. And when I say family, this is the family I chose. So technically, you're more superior than my family because you're the family I chose. Yeah, I chose you. I wasn't brought to this life because this was my family. I chose you. So you got that top tier, and then you go from, you know, down from there. So I think with that being said, it's just like just being able to spend more time with that top tier. You know, 2020 was more like trying to, you know, discover who I am, you know, who my friends are. 2021 was more rediscovering and actually executing on it. And 2022 is like, all right, this is who you are. This is who I am. This is who you are. And now I know.
Let's see what we're doing.
Yeah. So just spending more time.
I'll say one of my personal goals is, and I said this the other day, but I'll say one of my personal goals is to be a better friend to my friends, because I'm a low maintenance friend. And when I say
I'm the same way too.
I'm like, you don't have to call me all the time. You don't have to text me all the time. I won't feel no kind of way if you go out on a trip and do something. I don't feel no kind of way if you go out to dinner with your other friends. I don't feel no kind of way. And when you call me and say, hey, Mel, let's go do something. Sure, let's go do something. And we never miss a beat.
Yeah.
Everybody else doesn't function that way.
Yeah.
So I know, like with Johnny and I, we both function that way. But I feel like I may have lost some friendships along the way, or maybe they feel slighted or however, a certain kind of way, because they may see me going out with this group of friends all the time. They don't know that group of friends always invites me. I'm not the initiator because I'm busy doing other things. So I'm trying to prioritize some of my friendships a little bit more and put a little bit more time into that, because you need your girlfriend. You need your girlfriend.
Commit to doing that with your own friends and stop stealing mine.
We can talk about it.
Elaborate on that. Elaborate.
Let me tell you.
Elaborate.
Go ahead. Oh, Lord, it's going to be another hour.
Mel has decided. To just steal all of my friends. As you can see, she started a podcast with my friend from high school. She apparently has side conversations with Tamaris as well.
Oh yeah.
You know,
when she places a t-shirt.
I understand what you're saying because I had a situation years ago where that happened to me.
Excuse me.
So wait, it wasn't Mel. I hope Mel would never have done that to me. But anyway, but I had that situation done to me with my cousin and someone else, and I didn't like that. I felt very outcast.
Yeah, like I put you bitches together. Y'all don't do nothing without me. Okay, I am that petty.
So it needs to be. To me, it was like a situation where I felt like, all right, if you're gonna do something together, I should at least be in there, invited, and then if I say no, that's okay. Y'all can
give me the option.
Right? Give me the option.
Don't take
away. Let me find out on Facebook.
My choice. So say yes or no.
So how do you feel about that, Jamie?
I don't fucking like it.
You don't like it?
I feel like this is another episode.
I'm gonna insert the clip from when we all went to lunch, and she was like,
"Wait, this is right now. You are tuned into the J&G podcast."
Basically,
so now presented by J&G and the Basic and Boujie. So
if you are the victim of stolen friends, call the number below.
It's 1-800.
There ain't no number.
We're not
just call me, DM me, let me know how you feel about it.
She don't even like people.
I don't.
She don't like people until they like me.
It takes me a week to answer a Marco Polo.
So that's great because I like people. So DM me.
Talk to her.
Then she'll decide.
Right, we'll talk together.
No, but for real, I do love that my friends get along. My sister, good. You know, vice versa.
Because I have upgraded from the annoying little sister that just has to come along to part of the tribe.
No, you fucking stole them.
I mean,
you stole them.
It's not my fault that I'm.
Call them what you want.
It's not my fault that I'm a lovable person.
People like her more than me because I'm just anti-fucking social. I don't like. She don't like people either, but she's so much better at just. I don't want to say it like that, but being phony with it and just pretending like
This whole
You like
podcast
these
is a sham?
It's all a sham. She wanted to do it with me first. I told her I didn't have the time, but she picked you. Sorry, truth is out there at the end of 2021.
Instagram, don't lie.
Instagram, don't lie, honey. That's right.
She has screenshots of it.
Well, I said, should I start a podcast?
I didn't see you answer. I didn't see you answer.
Wait, basically,
Because it was verbal. We talked about it, and I said, hell yeah, start it. And I thought it was going to be me on that bitch.
You thought you were gonna be basic.
And I would have fit that mold, because I'm basic as fuck. I'm basic as fuck.
Make her shirt.
I just put a little scary thing on there.
All right, we're over. You guys gonna wrap it up?
That's it. But we got some good goals, some good business goals for 2022. Got some personal goals, some more personal goals that I should be working on.
Yeah, I didn't talk about personal goals, but I'm in there.
Some new relationships.
Yeah.
All good
Vision board, definitely.
Make one
Well, you
for
guys should do a vision board
2022.
together. Look at just what y'all want.
Oh, that's a great idea. That's a great idea. Yeah, that's a great idea.
couple's
I just
vision
never
board.
thought about that.
One of my
Okay.
favorite
Like the
things
dream
that you
houses
have,
that you and Carl have.
I freaking love that. Like
What's
she,
it?
the dream house. So she has a dream house that she wants. It's an actual house.
Oh yes,
somewhere.
Oh, where is it?
in
Located.
Jersey.
Oh, okay. I can help you finance that.
I can help you find it.
I don't think it's for sale.
Okay,
No,
well,
but it's
you
just
know.
like her dream house. But the house is everywhere. Like it's on the refrigerator. There's a mirror. It says "Welcome home," as if she lives in this home, and I love that so
And we drive by the
much.
house maybe once a week
Mm-hmm.
when we're going somewhere, and the radio comes down, we stop talking, we look at the house, we wave, we see
And
the
you
car in
envision
the
yourself,
driveway,
right?
we're like, yeah, that could be her car.
I could drive that. I could drive that Maserati.
I'm just saying. Let's talk. We could probably make that happen.
You gotta go.
Your eviction
This is my eviction.
We can make that happen.
What was the
No, I
Jennifer
absolutely love
Lopez
that.
movie when the guy comes up to the door and says, "I want to buy the
yes.
house," and he's not
That was
selling,
enough.
but he convinced him.
Yep.
That was a movie
I loved him
enough.
before I realized that he was beating her ass. Yeah,
it's fucking
Like a loony
crazy.
bin.
Still love that movie.
Yeah, that's a great movie. Yeah.
Yes, a couple's vision board.
That'd be nice.
Yeah.
I love that.
Ooh,
That's a great idea. That's a great idea.
Work on that.
Yeah, like what are your couple goals?
Yeah.
Yeah.
For yourself.
That might actually be good.
Relationship.
That might be
And on
good.
Canva. They got me on Canva.
Oh yeah, I can send me here.
I made this on Canva. And then it's on my
That might be something that I want to do, like New Year's Eve or the day before New Year's Eve. We could do together. You know,
That'd be
just
fun.
yeah, that'd be fun.
Get a little
Yeah.
champagne, a little snacks.
Yeah, I like that
I
little.
like it a lot.
What is that called? The charcuterie board?
Charcuterie.
Charcuterie board. What did I say?
If you're
Charcuterie.
looking for one,
Yes, I know someone.
Oh,
We know
they do
somebody.
vegan options.
Do you have vegan preferences?
Well, yeah, I don't only eat chicken and turkey once
They
in a
will
while.
have vegan options. I will let you
Okay,
know.
good. Thanks.
fabulous charcuterie board.
Yay!
All right, I think that's it. Anything else? Any last thoughts?
No, is this the last 2021 show that you'll be airing?
It is.
Oh,
Is it?
well,
Yeah, this is the last one.
So that we say Happy New Year and many blessings
you
in
repeat
2022.
Oh my gosh! So we should definitely
The last
cheers.
Thanks for listening.
cheers.
Thanks for supporting.
Yes.
Thanks for sharing. Thank you. Thank you. We appreciate it.
Can we put Old Lang Syne as it fades out?
All right. Bye.